Do you think that selling your nudes online and do you think the money that you make from that translates to any sort of intelligence or skill, or do you accept the fact that you have no skill and maybe lack a lot of intelligence, which is why you had to go down that path?
That is not why I had to go down that path. I have a degree.
A degree in what?
Philosophy.
You could have become a very well-respected lawyer, had a good career. What do you think your kids are going to think when they said, oh, my mom had two options? They could have been a philosopher and a lawyer who made a lot of money, but they decided to be an online whore for 2 years. And then when they got ugly, now nobody wants to hire them anymore because they ruined their name and their reputation.
You'll see frustrated, tired, and shocked women discovering that everything feminism promised, freedom, independence, and empowerment, actually brought only confusion, loneliness, and regret. Some wasted time chasing careers or empty relationships, while others no longer know how to deal with men who simply don't meet their expectations.
Hello, my name is Joy, and I woke up choosing violence this morning because I would like to debunk and explain why feminism is a crock of shit. I can already see the comments of me getting called a pick-me girl for this, so let's just get into it. Number 1, hookup culture getting disguised as empowerment. The sexual liberation of random hookup culture completely goes against female biology because of how we emotionally bond through oxytocin. Hooking up with random people is not empowerment. It's disgusting. And the fact that feminism tells women that they will be liberated after that is an absolute lie. You're not going to feel liberated. You're going to feel like a slut. And that just leads to the spiral culture of I need more, I need to feel sexy, I don't feel wanted or desired, so I'm gonna go get it because I can, because I'm a boss-ass bitch. It's a lie. It's a complete, utter lie. Number 2, putting a career over having a family. The narrative that traditional roles are oppressive, like, show me where they're oppressive. Other than maybe the Amish and the people in Utah. What are they called again? Mormons, that's what it is. You can climb the corporate ladder all you want. But true long-term satisfaction in your life comes from strong relationships where people actually care and love you for who you are, having a sense of community, and raising a family. This pressure that women have to have it all and be that boss woman in the corporate world, it leaves them burned out, okay? Those are the chicks that are walking around 45 that are fat and overweight with their hormones out of whack that look like they are just stressed beyond belief because they've been chasing a lie someone told them would make them feel fulfilled, and it just doesn't. Number 3, feminism frames men as opponents, not partners. There are 100% bad dudes out there. I mean, like really bad dudes that exert their power and force to get what they want. They're tyrannous. Yes, absolutely. Those guys do exist. But attacking men in general, telling them that their masculinity is inherently toxic, is the most messed up thing on the planet. Men and women are different. Our bodies are different. Our hormones are different. Our brains are different. We are just different. We can be equal, but we can acknowledge our differences and understand that the yin and yang between the sexes is not the problem. It's a good thing. Lord knows we do not need more feminine men. We need more true, strong, masculine, healthy men in society. We could fix a lot of things if that happened. And that ideology that we're in competition with men and not that we complement each other will make your relationships suffer. Feminist women that try to get in relationships with men and have that ideology programmed in their mind carry it into that relationship, and it screws things up. And number 4, last but not least, the promise of total independence. Telling women that they need total independence to feel happiness is just going to lead to pure isolation. And listen, I'm a strong, independent woman, okay? I love just being able to do things on my own and figure it out and problem solve and all those things. But I still ask for help. A lot. Because I need it and I acknowledge it. And I go to my community and I go to other people and males in my life that I'm like, hey, can you help me with this? That does not make me weak. That does not make me less because I ask for help, because I understand that I need it. What's being marketed as freedom to women is just complete disconnection. And I think it's honestly really heartbreaking that so many women are falling for this narrative as if this is the answer that they need or it's going to make them happy. You can be a strong, independent woman without falling for this narrative feministic bullshit. And if you've been really hurt by a guy before, honey, I get it. I understand how this is so attractive, this ideology that this is going to be what frees you and you don't need a guy because screw him. I get it. Trust me. But just because you dated a jerk does not mean you need to go on the rest of your life living through an ideology that will inherently hurt you in the long term. There are good men out there. I promise you. That's all I got to say about that. I was kind of feeling feisty this morning, so yeah.
She clearly points out how modern feminism sells sexual freedom and total independence as empowerment. Yet many women end up frustrated and emotionally drained. From a traditional perspective, this shows that ignoring the natural cycles of a woman's life, the need for emotional bonding, and valuing stable relationships does not lead to true fulfillment. When women prioritize careers or sexual freedom over relationships and family, they can feel empty and isolated, highlighting that the traditional model still offers structure, security, and long-term satisfaction.
I think feminism is really about women wanting special privileges and treatment at the expense of men often. And I think it's alive and well, sadly. I think there's a lot of benefits that men don't have. I'm not going to speak anything to race. I'm just talking about gender specifically. It's usually like an excuse. Like, honestly, I think as a girl, you have equal opportunity in the world. I think there's benefits. Like, for example, we have quotas for women in specific jobs that are given to us that aren't given to men. So yeah, I would say it's easier being a girl.
And because of sexism.
How is it sexism when we have no barriers today? So we can pick what we want to pick.
It doesn't have barriers.
Women don't have barriers?
Women, yeah. What's
We
stopping
have no
you? You can do
barriers.
whatever you want. What's
I
stopping
can
you?
or you can?
What's stopping you?
That ignores a lot that I'm a woman with a disability. So
Pay gap doesn't
endlessly
exist.
with my friends.
There's a pay gap, but it's because women don't want to do the hardest industries.
If men would actually listen to us, you guys would realize that feminism also benefits you because of how much you hate us. It genuinely interferes with your ability to listen to our arguments. Feminism at its core is about dismantling existing structures that harm women. Also, on the flip side, it's about intersectionality. We don't like toxic masculinity. We don't like the fact that, yeah, men can't cry, that you guys are taught that from a young age because that's what leads to suicidal ideation and potentially violence as you get older. We don't think that's okay either. Yes, we care about your mental health. So maybe listen to our conversations instead of just immediately getting defensive. It's not personal.
This woman argues that feminism also benefits men by challenging toxic behaviors, but admits that many women fail to listen to the male perspective. A traditional analysis suggests that valuing healthy masculinity is important, yet the interference narrative shows that many feminist women fail to recognize that their own frustration also comes from rejecting or confronting natural male and female roles. In essence, appreciating strong, protective men remains crucial for balanced relationships.
Excuse me if I don't make any sense for a moment. I'm trying to get into the mind of a feminist, okay? So they want equal rights, right? So whatever that means to them, probably abortion, right? Bodily autonomy. But that doesn't mean equal rights for men because men still have to sign up for the draft, get circumcised without their bodily autonomy permission. They don't get to hit a woman back if the bitch slaps him. And they have to work in society. For society to work, men have to work, not women. So how in the world does feminism still make sense to this day? Once women achieved the right to vote and have their own bank account, I think that's where it could have fucking stopped. Because what the fuck are you even fighting for anymore? Because it's not equality, it's superiority, it's narcissism, it's vanity, it's nonsense is what it is, it's nonsense.
Isn't it so crazy that feminism does the exact opposite of empowering women? It is not giving you freedom. It is actually silencing you. It has convinced women that sexualization is freedom, that selling their bodies online is freedom, that having multiple partners is freedom. But what this actually does is exploit you and enslave you. It's funny how feminism actually just gave the worst type of men exactly what they wanted. I mean, having as much emotionless sex as possible, OnlyFans, running around half naked, killing their babies, men and women's sports. How does that equal female empowerment? Not to mention you're warding off all of the good men. I mean, you guys say over and over how much you hate men when you are literally doing the things that please the worst type of men. If you were focused more on traditional femininity, on having one partner, on getting married, on having kids, on building a family unit, I promise you would attract really good men into your life, and therefore you wouldn't hate all men. And every time I say things like this, I get told that I'm tearing down other women. No. The reason that I post what I post is because I actually care about other women and their well-being. You can take it or leave it. But if I were to just let you exploit yourself and enslave yourself to what I would consider a cult, I mean, take Bonnie Blue, for example, that would be me not caring about you.
Here, the critique is direct. Feminism's focus on sexual freedom is attracting the worst kinds of men and driving away the good ones. Traditionally, this reinforces that a woman who invests in femininity, fidelity, and family building attracts trustworthy, loving partners. By pursuing a version of freedom centered on short-term pleasure and competition with men, many women end up sabotaging their own happiness and emotional security.
A lot of men are now leaving it up to women to ask for their phone number, pursue them, holler at them. And we talking about men over 40, right? And it's crazy to me because literally a generation before them, those men were the hunters and, you know what I'm saying, pursuing women. And I'm confused because I don't know what the hell happened. Is it the Me Too movement that fucked this shit up? Or is it the feminist movement, which none I am a part of, okay? I didn't ask for this shit. I'm trying to figure out who dropped the fucking ball, because now we got a whole bunch of men walking around here like they want to be the fucking women and we the fucking men. And it's tiring as fuck, honestly. You meet somebody and they really expect you to like hit them up. They don't do shit no more. And it's really sad that we have these type of men now. But I don't know if it's our fault, not me personally, but women's fault as a whole, because we kind of made these motherfuckers like this. You know what I'm saying? Like scared to approach us, scared to say shit, scared to like even be intimate with you. Men are naturally meant to be the hunters, and women are the gatherers. Like women don't even have a mental capacity to chase men like how a man is supposed to with a woman. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even in our nature to do it. But it's like we're being pushed into that. And it's not a natural thing. I'm ready for this shit to end. So I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm asking hard questions here. Like, what the fuck happened to these men out here? We need to go back to how it was. Because I don't know how many of y'all sisters is built for this shit. But honestly, I'm fucking not. Okay? We need to put out a fucking PSA. We need to get on a bullhorn and be like, wait a minute. We want to go back to how it was 10 years ago. A bitch is tired. Okay, get on your shit. Send an email, nigga, because we need this to be a national campaign against whatever the fuck happened. We need to go back to how it was, because I ain't built for the shit. Let me know if you are.
This woman highlights the effect of role reversal. Men hesitate to pursue women, leaving them frustrated with modern dating dynamics. From a traditional standpoint, this underscores the importance of natural complementarity between the sexes. Men as pursuers and women as receivers of initiative is not oppression. It's biological and social balance. The current struggle arises when feminist ideologies push women into roles that aren't natural for them, creating frustration and confusion.
Beware of liberal men. They are just as dangerous as the super conservative ones, because those men are telling you they're using feminism against you. Feminism is about choice, but they're literally saying, well, you want it to be equal. Okay, go ahead and pay for your own shit. Go ahead and pay. Okay, you want it to be equal. Well, go ahead and work. Why do I have to take care of you? Why do I have to spend money? Why do I have to pay for things? You want to be equal? You can be equal. While we are still not equal in society, in any society across the globe, in any country across the globe, and then on top of that, they don't share the emotional burdens, the mental burdens, the physical burdens, the burden of pregnancy, the burdens of the dangers that we face in society by other men that they don't stand up to. Be very, very, very careful, because that's very dangerous. A liberal man's gonna sit there and tell you, oh, I support your rights. Oh, yeah, I support you getting everything. Because he doesn't want to do those things for you. He's thinking from an actual perspective where he is extremely selfish. A liberal man is just as dangerous as a conservative man. Okay? You want one in between. You want one outside of those catalogs. Okay? Think for yourself. Again, ask them what their values are, why they think that. If I'm equal to you, then what is your fucking purpose? Let's not forget that they are extracting more out of you. Literally, they're getting you to pay for yourself and them while getting full access to you. Full access to your health, to your body, to your mind, to your soul, to your heart, to everything at no cost. In fact, you are technically paying them to be there because you're paying for your own shit. So you as the experience, as the woman, you're free. And how do you expect them to value you? Any man who thinks he should go 50-50 with you is a very dangerous man. Is a very dangerous man. Okay? Very dangerous, does not care for you, does not care about you, and wants to get everything out of you for nothing.
The final analysis warns about liberal men who exploit the rhetoric of equality to avoid responsibilities. Traditionally, this shows that a true partnership requires men to actively participate in a woman's emotional, financial, and physical life. Men who expect women to pay for themselves while benefiting from their bodies, minds, and energy represent a destructive inversion of the mutual support roles that sustain healthy families and relationships.